Hello everyone, once again I'm before you with the chapter for class 9 in economics, that is poverty as a challenge. In my previous video, I discussed with you that what is poverty and what are the indicators of poverty and who are poor. Today, I will explain that, of course, poverty has many facets and this problem is present in almost every country. But in India, what we have seen that almost every one person out of four is poor. And in this way, we can estimate that 1/4 of our population they are living in poverty and they are not able to access clean and safe drinking water, sanitation facility, and they are not sending their children to school, means there is no education, lack of job opportunities, and above all helplessness. So these are the indicators of poverty. So social scientists have told that there are many social indicators through which we can analyze the problem of poverty. But today I am going to discuss two special indicators that nowadays being used by social scientists to analyze the problem of poverty. One is called social exclusion and other one is called vulnerability. I have already taught you in my Zoom classes that what is social exclusion and vulnerability. First, let me explain social exclusion. Social exclusion is a concept or process under which what we say that poor people they are supposed to live with the other poor people in one corner of the place or the city or the village where they live, and they are not given equal rights and opportunities that the better of people are having or enjoying, means they are unable to enjoy with the better of people, those who have education, those who have assets, those who have family, and those who are coming from good family or good background or from upper caste. So in this way what we see that this social exclusion, this boycott is cause as well as the consequence of poverty. Why the poor people are not living a proper life, why they are ill treated, and they are not supposed to get equal treatment as the other people, those who have education, those who have asset, they are having. So one reason of this social exclusion is of course the existing caste system in our society. Due to caste system, some castes are seen as inferior and some are seen as superior, and that is why these people are supposed to do all the menial work for the superior caste people, and they feel inferior, and this inferiority complex does not let them to improve their life, and this damages them more than their low income, because in their low income they can live their life with dignity and self respect. But if the society will ill treat them, or they will be told that you are not supposed to enjoy like us, you are supposed to live with your type of people in one corner, this will damages them more and this will not improve the situation in the country, and they won't be able to live the life that the constitution has given to everyone: equality, right to work, right to get education, and their children are not able to get proper education. So this is the main cause of poverty, that some groups and caste and individuals they are not given equality and they are not given facilities that the other people are having. So in this way what we have seen that social exclusion is the process through which some groups and castes are excluded and not given the facilities that other people are having, and this system, this exclusion damages them or harms them more than their low income. In my next video I will explain that what is vulnerability. Vulnerability is also a measure that I am going to describe in my next class. Okay, for today's video let us conclude it here, and in my next class I will explain that what is vulnerability and how it is measured. Thank you.